Anybody earning national minimum wage, which is currently 70,000 naira a month, or even above that, so long as after taking all their relief and deductions, they do not earn more than 800,000 taxable income in a year. Bear in mind, this is not gross salary, it's your gross less deductions, then you won't pay tax. So essentially, low income earners, minimum wage earners, and a little bit above it will not pay tax. The answer is no. The arrangement has been done in a way that it redistributes part of VAT revenue to recognize where consumption takes place. Previously, most consumption are reported out of Lagos, and Lagos gets the credit. Under the new law, a bit more of that, because we had to listen to the governors based on instructions that they gave, is recognize where the activities take place. So when you make calls in Kano, when you make calls in Ekiti or Enugu, the state will now benefit a bit more from those VAT than previously. So it will benefit all the states. Social media content creators and influencers have always been taxable under the old laws, as it is everywhere in the world, and that hasn't changed. What is different now is if they earn low income, they'll be exempted. If they earn high income, they have the obligation to self-report, like the person selling, suya or selling, handbag by the street side. We don't want to make a discrimination between doing business online and doing it offline. If you earn about 100 million, I wish you earn 100 million. If you earn about 100,000 naira a month or less, you will find your income tax will disappear from January. If you earn more than 100,000 to around 1.8 million naira a month, you see a drop in your monthly taxes, so your take-home pay would increase. If you earn more than 1.92 million a month, you see some slight increases. It might be 5,000, 10,000 naira. But of course, if you earn 1 billion a year, you find an increase up to 25% of your salary will go into taxes so that the system can be progressive. When you pay tithes, it's between you and your God. So for the church or the mosque that collects it, they don't pay tax on it. For you, you must have paid your tax before you make the contribution to the church. And that has always been the case. That will continue to be the case under the new law. Nothing changed. Yes and no. If you're a student or you're a retiree and you have no income from business or any other source of income that is related to investment, you will not pay any tax. But if you're a student and you're on YouTube and you're an influencer and you're getting $5,000 from Google or Facebook or Spotify, you are earning income and you need to pay tax. If you're a retiree and you run a business and you're making money, you need to pay tax like everyone else. But on your retirement benefits, as a retiree or pension, no tax. As a student, if you are given stipend, gifts, allowances for school, no tax. But you make money from doing business like anyone else, you will pay tax. A fair tax system is the one that ensures that low-income earners are exempted because they need to survive and meet their basic needs. Middle-income earners are given the space for them to be able to cover more than their basic needs. And high-income earners, high net worth individuals are made to pay their fair share. That's how to run a society. If that system breaks down, society cannot function. So this is what we've had for a long time in Nigeria. Under the old or current laws, if I call it that way, you find low-income earners, people earning like 300,000 naira a month, are already paying the top personal income tax rates, which should not be. So what we've done now is to fix that problem by adjusting the band so that only the high-income earners pay the higher rate. By the way, our richest people in Nigeria, under the new law, we pay 25% maximum. If they were in Ghana, that would be 35%. If they were in Kenya, that would be 35%. If they were in South Africa, it would be 45%. Not to even talk about developed countries. So even by African and global standard, the rate that we have introduced for high net worth individual is still one of the lowest in the world. It's not only Nigerians, so nobody likes to pay tax. Go to America, Americans don't want to pay tax. Go to Britain, British don't want to pay tax. It's everywhere, so there's nothing unusual about it. Why would I have to pay tax if I don't have to? But guess what? We cannot have a society if we all fail to pay our taxes, because what will happen when government started printing naira a few years back? We're still dealing with the implications today. This is the reason why they say in life two things are certain: debt and taxes. When you don't pay your taxes in a structured manner that protect the poor and vulnerable, all of us who pay it, including the poor and vulnerable, would increase inequality in society, and society can break down. Unfortunately, that's incorrect. There is that general narrative that President Tinubu is a tax master. He wants to tax everything, but people can't even mention one tax that this president has introduced on the masses. Contrary to that general belief, this president has suspended, repealed, or reversed the most taxes that I know of in Nigerian history. From the 5% excise tax on telecommunication was reversed by this government. Cybersecurity levy was reversed by this government. Tax on imported vehicles for excise on carbon emission was reversed by this government. Tax on single-use plastic, and I can go on and on in about 8 to 10 taxes. And this president is also the one that says we cannot be paying over 60 taxes and levies, over 200 informal taxes. Let's harmonize them and bring down the numbers, which is what we've been actively working on. So it is not correct that President Tinubu has been introducing taxes. Contrary to that, he has been reversing, suspending, and harmonizing them so the ordinary person can breathe.